a real big dude.
I got to decide if I want Pride Mate, Vessel, Bake, or Burst. Might just take Pride Mate. Listen, I just started my stream. I'm in a drought. I can't just get up. I hear Tigger in the other room, and he's scratching. I think he's scratching. I need you to go see what he's doing. I think he's trying to open his food bags. I didn't want you to bring a whole dogs with you. You guys all like Vessel? All right. I mean, I think Pride Mate wins games too. I do like Black alone. I'll take it. What was the rare? I feel like you might be dumb for liking the rare. Best out of that pack. Yeah, I don't think it's very good. I mean, you could put it in your deck. I wouldn't first pick it. Just Eaten Alive here seems better than this thing to me. Anybody want to talk me into a grizzly bear? I'm not picking a spider second pick after a black card, man. Did he seem interested? All right, thank you very much. I know, he is very picky. Well, boys. We got a Feybloom Trick, a Slumbering Cerebrex, a Terror, a Bake into a Pie. I would take Bake over Burst. It's also possible that Burst is better than this thing, but I'm willing to believe it's unique enough that maybe I would take it. You really think Bake stay open over just taking fucking Trick? Well, you like Trick so much that I'll take Bake. I know how much you value the Trick, so I'll buy from you. This might be a tough one to get me to stay open on a second Eaten Alive. I don't value Eaten Alive as high. I could try to make a deck, though, that uses it better. There's Eaten Alive, Burst Lightning, which I kind of don't want to take, and then Cutthroat, which I kind of love. Yeah, I don't think I'm taking Burst. I don't know. Let's just try this. Experimental. I would have rather had Brineborn and Trick, but at this point, I'll just stay with the black. All right. Well, we're all going to know we all want this then if we wanted it the first time around. Right, this deck, I think I'm going to actually like the Banshee in. My blue-black decks, I don't even like him a lot of the times. But this deck, he's going to be nice. This looks good here. Although there is a Micromancer. Do we just have to take Micromancer with double Eaten? Speculation. Let's all speculate and have a good time. I'm gonna dip back here though, I think. There's good counter spell and there's Stealing Sack. I think I want to just take this. I don't think I want to be the counter spell deck. If I play a little bit of blue for some card advantage cards, I can dig it. This seems like it ought to be pretty good with 2 Eatons already. And I'm looking for all the 2-mana 2/2s that sack shit, right? There's the Winmore Spider. Kind of rather do anything to put forests in this deck, but it is there. There's the Gagny Whitbro. I feel like it's spec on Fanatic or take Runway, which I don't really want. Whatever. I'm not going to miss a Firebrand. You guys, I really don't want to play this. Just throwing that out there. Gagne's Whitbro. It is terrible, but he plays it every time. The Ham Terror. I mean, I'm probably on the Micromancer and the Ham Terror here. Maybe this guy doesn't make it. Except you guys all just about fucking went crazy when we got that spider back. I like Pilfer alright too, goddamn. Alright, that's neat. 15th pick Eaten Alive. I mean, I have no clue. I could just pick another one of these that I'll play. It'll make my terror a little bit better. I'm thinking maybe I take this with 3 Eaten Alives. I mean, this should wheel, and I don't care if it doesn't. Fleeting will probably wheel too. I think it's basically free to spec on this. I don't know. Now it feels like I take this, and maybe I go black red. No other cards I want in the pack that are blue black. I would rather take this to go with this than this to go with the spider. I don't see any reason to try to jump into white or anything. I mean, it's still open to debate. Now, I mean, I think you got to take this. We're probably going to just be blue black, but I just don't. I haven't missed out on much. Well, I would rather take this than this. I think. It ain't as great as this. Micro man, like my blue is good. Are we forgetting how? Like, don't forget how good my blue is. It's better than my red. Now this might be better than a blue card here, but fuck it. I'm back on the terrors now. The pilfers are maybes. Boy. The pilfers are probably not maybes, actually, when I have 2 terrors and things I can discard them to later. The Banshee could be a maybe. I might not play all of my Eaten Alives either. Could play down upward, even just as low as one of them, maybe. But probably want 2. I don't guess there'll be room for that. I mean, I don't know. Everything can stay sitting out, I guess, so we can see it, but might cut whole aspects of this deck. Somebody might try to get me to play that. I'll take a different uncommon. Who's Warden? I don't know who Warden is. I would have liked some 2-drop black creatures. I didn't see any of the 2-drop black Saki creatures, which is weird when you get fucking 15th pick. Literal 15th pick each. No. Absolutely not splashing. Like if I played black red, maybe I could splash like these guys in a micromancer or something, but I don't think that's gonna happen now either. But I'm not gonna splash that red card in the blue black deck. Didn't get a land. Another Muldrotha. So I have a lot of 3-mana plays that are creatures. Also, I didn't wheel that fleeting distraction that I assumed I would just get for nothing. Was it ever Hero's Downfall over the trick? Probably not. Let's take my Fey trick. Rat looks nice. Nice enough to take over a land. I like some 2-mana plays. Oh, Condemn. I love Condemn. I have like no instance for the Brineborn Cutthroat. Like 4 in my whole deck. Well, last pick, whatever. I'm used to there being 15 cards. When you've drafted 27 years, 26 of them, there have been 15 cards. You're allowed to get confused. I'm just going to take the land. I'll just take the trick. I want 2-mana plays, but I think it's good enough. It's not a bad cat deck. Unfortunately, I've got so many fucking 3-drops. Like, even if I cut this guy, I got 6 that are way better than that cat. The whole deck is fucking card advantage, which is not good. I don't know if I want all these terrors. I can't really. The terrors aren't even that great in the deck. I might not play this one. I could see not playing this. I'll play my first counter spell. I think I'll play some terrors, but if I don't have to play but so many. Well, now they're better. We'll put the terrors back in. 2 of them at least. I could see cutting this Banshee. I have to play that bird for a 2-mana card. Yeah, the rat would be good to wheel. I could see playing only 2 of these. I might play 3 pilfers. I might play 2. I might play 1. I don't know. 3 seems like it might be too many, though. Like, I'm pretty fucking sure, unless I don't play these terrors, I'm pretty sure that every card in here is good. Unless I wanted to, maybe the counter spells. I could believe the counter spell to be better. As much as I like it. We're gonna just pencil in these 17 lands. I might play a wilds. We'll see. I feel like I want all of these. I feel like I want this voyage more than the 3rd Eaten Alive. It's gonna be a tough sell on getting that Death Toucher in here, buddy. I got so many 3-drops that are better. I don't know if there's any way to see the cards where they don't. If we just do blue black, what? Yeah, this is all of them, I think, right? Make sure there's nothing else that I'm in. I mean, we can address the land later. Alright, we can see all the cards this way with nothing hiding behind my camera. Well, I've got 4 right now. I guess the thing is, though, I will say this much. This is more than 2 Eaten Alives already. Because I'm going to have Eaten Alive a lot off the Micromancer. So I think this thing is worth playing. Even though, like, you can, I don't know, maybe it's not. I can sack the Vessels or the Tricks as well. I'm unsure about that guy. I can basically guarantee you I'm not playing the Banshee. What is the fly? Alright, well, here, let's really look at it first. I'm not going to play this Runaway together. So cards I would consider, I don't think I'd consider this duo either, because I think I'd rather just play another Terror. So I'd consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think, for 5 slots. So really, if I'm going to do it that cleanly, we just put it all in. And then pick and choose from that, I think. I'm not playing the Banshee. I don't think it's good in this deck. I was super excited to pick it when I thought I was going to have 2 2s for 2 that are black and sack stuff and everything. Degs X, thank you for the subscription. I honestly am not sure that Refute is better than Pilfer in this particular deck if I'm going to play all the terrors and all these 3-drops. I kind of hate my Strix. I'm not going to play my Strix. No, fine. If we're never cutting a terror, then I'm cutting either a Pilfer, a counter, or an Eaten. And I need to go see what the fucking cat's doing again. You food. The same food you're clawing it. Get out of the fucking door. Go nuts. I might just cut a Eaten Alive. I need to cut a Eaten Alive or I guess a Pilfer. The Pilfer just seems, I mean, I don't know that I ever want to draw 2 of them. I'll cut a Pilfer. I would love to cast one on turn 2 because I don't have much else to cast on turn 2. Hello, Iron Forge. I don't know. With Tolarian Terror and no 2-drops, it seems alright to me. Could play Evolving Wilds over an island. No. I think it'd be kind of bad to cut lands when I've got, like, lootings and stuff. I don't want to lose because I miss a land drop. Also, this deck, like, here's the thing. I have a lot of threats, heavy hitting threats. This deck shouldn't flood a lot because this deck, while being a controlling deck, it's not trying to go till turn 15 or whatever. Like, it's going to kill people or it's going to die. Like, I got 3 terrors. Like, I've got heavy hitters in this. So I definitely don't want to cut land. No, I'm not trying to set all that up. I wanted some more things to go with the Banshee to do that. I think if I get to that point, I'm probably already doing fine. I'm fine just trying to. If I draw in with 2 Pilfers in the opener, it's going to look real bad, I think. So I'm going to try with just 2 of them. I'm just trying to think if I want to play Evolving. If I played it, it's over Island. I'm just going to play the Island. Hold on. What's Scavenger? You might sell me. Yeah, oh, for that? Yeah, that's fair. I'll do it. That's fair. Yeah, I like it. That didn't cross my mind that I had a use for a card in my graveyard. It's tough because, like, every opening hand, unless it has Ravenous Rat or whatever, and even then, maybe, is probably going to look better with a Pilfer in it. Like, I don't really ever want to see 2 Pilfers, so I don't know what to do. If I had 2 mana creatures that were good, I wouldn't, I wouldn't really want the Pilfers. Well, good thing there's a hand smoother and you get 3 lands in your opener almost every fucking time. Like, I could hit a tap land or my 1-drop if I fire this off now, or I could try to just save 1 damage. I'm probably supposed to just try to save the 1 damage. I'm pulling up my deck list. Doing, you guys can't see it. So if I fired it off now, I'm hoping to draw Infestation Sage or one of my lands. Come in tap. Yeah, as a tap land isn't even that helpful, so it's almost a 1-outer. I'm going to be so mad if I draw the Sage, though. That's true. I don't have much for those guys to get, do I? That's not the best either. I think I played the 3rd Eaten Alive, but yeah, there. It's pretty crazy. We got one. Should have attacked, but both of them first. Well, I'll get the 1 in at least. Turn 4? That fast? Weathered Man, thank you for the subscription. You know what? I actually just let it draw. Fuck. I played this like a bonehead. And then kill Micro with that guy. There. I really haven't been punished. I'm sure it can happen, but it really hasn't happened to me yet that badly. It's possible I want this dead. I don't know. Fuck no. Nor do I plan to. Yeah, I'm missing out. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. I'm speculating that maybe the top drafters aren't drafting it as highly as everyone else. Maybe that's all. Either that or just randomly I haven't played against it much. One or the other, right? A powerful hand here. I don't blame him. I posted it in the Discord. If anyone's in the Discord, they can see it, or they can post the link to it here if they want. I'm not fetching up a fucking link. It came from Walmart. So you guys are gonna shit on that probably too. We'll be doing more on it than just streaming, but that's neither here nor there. By all means, if that's what you want to do with your turn, we can have that happen. I don't even feel bad about that. I really didn't want that RGB stuff, and I couldn't find a way to get a nice computer without it. The last thing I wanted was those lights. I hope so. Must be nice, win more. Must be nice. Yeah, I read about that Four Seasons. There's also a BIOS thing. Yeah, I don't know how much it will be. How much trouble it will be for me to do it. Well, I know there's ways to do it. That's the last thing I'm worried about right this second. I mean, I've been in a BIOS before. I can probably read instructions if I Google like my exact setup and they tell me exactly how to do it. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. No bridges need crossing at the moment. This motherfucker doesn't want a scavenging. He wants this over a scavenging ooze. Or wait, no, this was already in his hand. But he wants the top card of his deck more than he wants a scavenging ooze. That is scary. Let's just say it's scary. Overrun, yeah, that'd be pretty good. That's bad. Very kind. Thank you. Much appreciated. I want to cast this just to have more information. And now I definitely want to discard one of these two. Probably the 4 mana card. If he tells me a step, I'll do it. I'm going to do it in best of 3, though, if my ranking's good. Is the thing. Is the thing. Probably be discarding that. Eh. Might just be raiding. I could have eaten the rat for free. Got punked. No, we got the land. I discarded my pilfer. Ugh. He's got some fucking huge something. Even if I want to play this side. I don't think I do. Me? What the fuck do you want me to attack? You tag on my fly? If he kills this, then I'm fucked. Absolutely not. Me getting in with his flyer for a point should be about meaningless. Gracious. Can I play it post combat? That's wise. Attack the rat? Now one rat attack. Should have played less of these lands, honestly. Like, played less of them onto the board, I'm saying. Looks like he's getting creatures back from the graveyard. Well, that'll be the end of it if he is. Give me the bad news, I guess. Reed and a slag. to do it, I guess. The dagger? Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ. What do you think I can win? He just slag storms after this, kills both my guys. I don't think I can beat the fucking dagger. I also don't think I was allowed to just take 5 there, though. I've been daggered. This deck does not even look very good. I was attacking no matter what I drew. But that's one of my better cards left. There ain't but 5 cards. I'm fucking sending them. That's a wee bit scary. I'm dead to a land now? I mean, I ain't playing around all that. So he doesn't have a land? He's got some other thing. Alright. I don't think I win if I leave a guy back anyways. Like, he's just gonna make me block and then kill my other thing or whatever. It doesn't need that, Dylan, but regardless, it didn't change anything. I mean, the only thing it did was let me lose 1 turn later. I mean, they could have even decided to block and sure strike the fucking terror. They had numerous options, basically. Elvis, tap your creature. Equipping this instead of banishing lighting this guy is going to cost him big time. He's just woefully behind now. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong. He's got a fucking Day of Judgment somehow. The goddamn Day of Judgment veteran. I can't beat these guys, man. I can't beat them. That's unreal. That was a good series of draws, I'll tell you that right now. Real good series. Might be back in the lead. Well, that's only creatures, though. I can't bounce his O-ring, which I kind of thought I could. I don't know what gets shit back from the grave. He's digging in there. Have to. Jesus Christ. That's the one he's got, huh? That's what he chose to get back? I don't know what to say about that. Not just a creature to put the wings on. A fucking Garruk's Uprising. This guy makes Ron look like a fucking genius. But he's ranked Mythic 61 something. The fuck is this the right? I'm at 6! You can just get a creature back! Or is it possibly the right one to get back? Mm-hmm. They could. This seems wrong too, to not just pick up Banishing late. Everything they've done has seemed wrong. I mean, that's at least closer. We're just buddies. Nothing's with us. You draw like a Tolarian Terror while he draws a land. Something along those lines to win this game. He drew a land while he drew a land, though. I don't have any removal left in the deck. Miserable fuck. He didn't block the rat, so if he doesn't have something, he can't attack me. You can see it a little bit more. Oh, I almost want to keep this just to discard. I think I do. If it looks like I want it to block, I'll play it next turn. I don't care if I miss a funky business. Thank you for the subscription.
Chad Giggin.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna want him against blue white. Glad I held that guy. Thought he might. Well, he stymied me. I do like the set very much. This guy's gone rogue. That's pretty bad for me. Double bouncer is rough in the Sansa's hand. This is where having one stab would be really nice. Might just lose to the Rogue's Passage. Fuck, man. He's got that thing now? I have to counter it. I'm taking just huge hits here, though, every turn. And he's got Rogue's Passage. Oh, I love Corset. Certainly isn't Drakuseth. It's probably Micromancer, I guess. His hand's not bad. His cards aren't bad, but my deck should line up well against it unless I just don't hit any lands. I do well against big creatures. It's possible he hits 5 land before me, though, and just I get ran off. Alright. For Shizzy. For Shizzy is Scavenger. I think I might lose a Terror here. It's either a Terror or a Vessel for me. Yeah, it could be the Vessel. I can sack this rat. I'm not going to need to sack like one thing. I know, but I'd rather rat him when his hand looks like this, don't you think? The rat looks way better than the Vesper. I thought that went without saying. Hey, was that you making that noise? Oh, I thought it was the cat again. Stupid. Being stupid. Stop being stupid. Or even if he has more than that, he'll discard the land that would cast it. Anything seemed better than a 2-1 or a 4-3 or whatever. I don't know. I think that's good for me. I mean, I could be wrong. I assume his question was more targeted to like he wants to see the next draft. Yeah, I think my deck is good. Seems fucking real good. What's not to like? Again, you guys might be right. He might want to know how a draft works, but I think he might just want to know how long until I'm going to be drafting again and not playing the games. We're ramping to Galta. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, invest the one. Even if you lose them all, you're gonna win. You're gonna get to play 3 games, which ain't much. You play black cards, you play green cards. What's not real about it? I guess I should have played the terror. Thought I was playing around a sweeper. It's probably not gonna matter. To play around a sweeper again. I'd rather not, Dylan, because I'd have to do it in best of 3, and I'm kind of ranking up smoothly. So I'd kind of rather not today, if you don't mind. The format's still fun just to play. Like, once it gets a little boring, that's when maybe you want to do a $10 fishing boost. Give me some wild cards.